In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to install and use the CodeBlocks IDE, which is what I'll be using in this class. So CodeBlocks is a free download. It's open source software. The website is www.codeblocks.org. So if you'll go to that website, then click Downloads, we're going to select the download the binary release. So we'll select that. And now you're just going to pick your operating system. I'm on Windows, so I'm going to use a Windows selection. But the one I want to pick is I want to pick the one that says CodeBlocks, and doesn't matter the number because it may change depending on when you watch this, but we want the min-gw-setup.exe file because that has the compiler included with it. Okay, so that's the one you want. So either use FossHub or SourceForge, doesn't matter which one, just click one of these links. And it'll take it just a minute, and then the download should start. Here it comes. And so I want to save the file. I can watch my progress up here. This is Firefox. If you're using Chrome or a different browser, it might look a little different. So we're going to wait for it to complete. It's just about complete. Now I already have it installed on this computer, but I'll just go through the installation again. It'll look exactly the same. Let's watch it. Almost done. Just about done. Okay, so let's click this file to open it. Okay. It wants to have administrative control. I gave it to it. Give it a moment more now to start up. Here it goes. Alright, so click Next. Click I agree. Accept all the defaults. Put it wherever you want to. I'm going to store it there. Now it's going to run through its installation. As you can see, it takes it a while. It's got a lot of files to install. So we'll just sit back and watch it go through its motion. Just over halfway finished. Getting closer now. Just about. Just about. Still waiting here, but almost done. There we go. Okay, I am not going to run CodeBlocks now so that I can show you how that looks when you open it from your desktop. So we're going to say no, select next here, finish up, and that should be it. So what you'll see on your desktop will be the CodeBlocks the icon for CodeBlocks. Now I have a version running, but I'm going to open another one because I was working on something else earlier and forgot to close it, quite frankly. All right, so there's it is. So let me close this out. So hang on. So I closed that. So now to open CodeBlocks, double click. Take it just a moment here. This updated my version, so it's going to take it just a second to load now. But it's almost there. Okay, so we'll worry about those later. So what you're going to do is, most of the time, you're going to create a new project. So to create a new project, you click Create a New Project. We will always be doing console applications, so select Console Application and click Go. You can run C programs also, but we're always going to do C++, so hit Next. Then you need to name your program something. I'm going to call this Test Program. Then notice the project, notice where the folder is that it's storing it into. You can select whatever you want. I just put mine in a CodeBlocks folder in Documents. Select Next. We're going to be using the new GCC compiler, so that's always true, so click Finish. Okay, so here's our opening screen. Come over to the left, and where it says Sources, you're going to expand that by clicking the plus, and then double-click main.cpp. And there's our opening program. And this is just a template that the compiler automatically loads. Whoops, excuse that. I'll show you, excuse that also. I can show you later how to change that, but for now it's okay. So let's just run the program that we have here. So to run that, and to run any program, I'm just going to come up here to this icon that has a gear and a little green right arrow. Click Build and Run, so select that. Build is the same thing as compile. And then it runs it and puts it in a DOS window, and there's Hello World. So that's all you need to know to get started in the course, and that's how you install and run CodeBlocks.